Hey guys, what's up? Seasonal Talk Sam here. Here to bring you guys Nura the Yokai Clan episode 12 review. So yeah, not really that much happened in this episode. It was just mainly just talking like the fucking shit. Their ship like got knocked down, and they were like, "Oh shit! The ship's falling. We're gonna land on Kyoto." And then that dude from the first season, whose name I don't remember. Man, I need to start learning these yokais' names because I just can't think of these minor characters' names, even though I kind of should know their names by now, even though they barely appear. So that's like the main reason why I don't know their name. But like but even though they're minor characters, they just like end up in like in an episode where you wouldn't think they would come up, but I don't know, man. But yeah, that dude with the red robe and I mean, pretty much made the ship stop before they crashed, and then that Yukiona from Tono like pretty much stopped, like pretty much like froze the river, so then the ship would just just stop and would just stop. Um, but yeah, other than that, this episode was like pretty. It was okay. Like I said, nothing really that much. Ah, nothing really nothing. Wow, I can't speak right now. Nothing much happened in this episode. There we go. Other than like um, the Kekai are like discussing like how to destroy Hagoromo-Gitsune, and pretty much Hidemoto, who's still out there due to Eurus using Hagun to summon him. He tells the Kekai there's and he pretty much tells them like like Hagun Kitsune's like main objective or main goal. It's pretty much just to just give birth to apparently a thing. We don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's a fucking yokai, but he didn't say it was a yokai. Apparently, it's a thing. It's a something that like that's going to pose a threat to both humans and Ayakashi at the same time. So I'm like, just like okay, and she plans on giving birth to it as soon as you know, Hagoromo-Gitsune and their cronies like destroy the first seal. And then after they destroy the first seal, they'll go inside the castle, and that's when Hagoromo-Gitsune is supposedly supposed to give birth to this thing that's gonna pose a threat to all humans and yokai altogether. So, and apparently the only way they can, and they plan on just taking down Hagoromo-Gitsune during her her while she's like trying to give during the time when she's just sitting in the castle and about to give birth. So, which is actually a smart plan because there's no point in fighting Hagoromo-Gitsune after she's giving birth to some thing which apparently is going to pose a threat to everything. Um, so yeah, and they need both Yura and Rikuo because Rikuo still is in current possession of the Nekiki Maru or something. Nekiki Maru, the demon slaying sword, and like they're wondering, okay, why you need the Nekiki Maru because apparently because we all know that Nekiki Maru is the same blade that Nerari Heian used to like kill Hagoromo-Gitsune 400 years ago. So that's the reason why they need both Rikuo and Nini Kimaru. I think is it Neni Kimaru? These Japanese names, man. I'm not fucking Japanese, but um, what else? Is there anything else other than the fact that they know the reason why? No, they now know um Hagoromo-Gitsune's true objective. Other no, not really. There's nothing really much to say other than the fact that like it was actually kind of I guess kind of cool to see how like Nari Hyun actually has faith in Rikuo because he pretty much is confident that Rikuo can actually take down Hagoromo-Gitsune because he Nari Hyun's like too fucking no he's too old to even fight Hagoromo-Gitsune, so he literally has like no chance of defeating her in his old ass body, but Rico can. And but then like that crow bird thing, he's like, oh, but I don't think Rikuo can take down Hagoromo-Gitsune because his human blood is like his only his weakness. So which to me I don't think that's true. Like just because the dude has human blood, I would say like more human blood than Yokai, that doesn't make a difference. Like still, I would think he would still have a fighting chance if he just had more. If he had more training, then I would think then yeah he would be able to like take her down because he already has his fear down. So I mean that just saying that his human weakness is going to be the one thing that's probably like going to screw him over when he's fighting Hagoromo-Gitsune isn't really saying much to be honest, but other than that, that's pretty much the episode. This episode, like I said, this episode was pretty okay. I would give this episode like a B. It was okay, and just and yeah, that's to be honest, that's really all I can say because there wasn't really that much to this episode other than the fact that we now know what Haruno Gitsune's true goal is, and yeah, like that's like the main shebang of this episode. We finally know what Haruno Gitsune wants to do. So so yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this episode. Um, and now as you guys could probably see from the episode preview, and I fucking prayed that they wouldn't do this, but they did anyway. The next episode is gonna be a recap episode, just like they did the first season. I was like, why? Like, why? I was hoping they wouldn't do this, but they did anyway. So I was like, God damn it, man! Because you can just tell, you could just like literally tell they literally just showed scenes from the first 9 episodes, and they had like part of I would think like the second verse of Hoshino Arika, so that and yeah, just that just gave it away. So there's like literally a 9 a 99% chance that I'm not going to review this episode mainly because the next episode mainly because it's a fucking recap. Like you don't need to watch it. I mean, I'm going to watch it anyway, but still like there's no point in reviewing a recap episode. Just recapping the first 12 episodes of a series like there's no point in reviewing that like I mean, but I don't know. So, man, now I'm just kind of pissed off because I actually thought they weren't going to do that, but apparently they're following the tradition of the first series where they put a recap in the 13th episode and and by and they're probably going to put another recap at after this whole Kyoto arc thing is over. So that's great. I didn't, to be honest, in terms of recaps, I didn't like the first recap. The second recap was okay, mainly because, like, the only thing to it was that they had, the first, they played the first, they played the first opening and endings. Well, actually, yeah, they played the full first openings and then endings during the episode. So that was pretty nice because I actually didn't hear the full versions of any of those songs, to be honest. So, yeah, but yeah, man. What do you guys think about this episode? And good. And I'm sorry that this episode review is like fucking almost near 9 minutes. Just damn, man. I don't know, but yeah, plenty of comments below regarding the episode if you have any. This is seasonal talk, Sam, and see you guys like a week after. I don't know, but I'm just not reviewing recap shit. So see you guys like October what 4th or something, or like early October. See you guys again in early October for Nura Rise to the Yokai Clan Demon Capital episode 14 because I know for a fact Vince is going to count it. But anyway, I'm done talking. It's almost 10 minutes. See you guys later.